Welcome to Tweetzup. Today I'm going to show you how to create a Tweetzup alert from a topic that you care about. And a Tweetzup alert is basically a tweet that is posted on your Twitter timeline or an email, but this today will focus on the Twitter timeline, that is generated by our Tweetzup when the topic is trending and the topic of your interest. So let's go directly into Tweetzup and see how this works. So of course you will need to join using Twitter in order for the system to be able to push a tweet on your behalf when a topic is trending. So you simply log in with your Twitter account and you will be put right here into the Tweetzup page. Now for those of you who are familiar with Tweetzup and browse through the different topics, this is going to be very familiar. So a very quick overview over here. These are the categories that people have assigned Tweetzup pages to. These are the pages that are trending right now out of thousands of pages in the system, and they're trending relatively to all the other pages within the last 10 minutes. So Sports Center, New York, the TPC Sawgrass event, NBC, Montreal, Boston Zip, and I can move to the next page and see what is the next wave of topics that are actually trending. And I could have terrorists, so I could click on this and open it, and why not we do that? So I'll go directly on terrorists, and 10 people are currently following terrorists. And over here I see what are the major clusters in green that are associated with terrorists that people have been tweeting about. So I could look at calls, and this particular feed is causing a lot of traffic over here. Suspend peace talk is being pushed out there. I could look at Bahrain, and I see some retweets. So I'm able to very easily select the keywords that I want and see not only the tweets, but through the correlation of terrorists and Bahrain, I can see the YouTube video that are popular on this topic, or I could go to recent and see the most recent YouTube videos that also relate to the topic. But I can also use the timeline and play the movie of the last hour of topics around terrorists that were emerging. So children, attack, tourists, interesting. And then I see this was sustained for a while, and attack again, and then there's some hashtag that started to appear. And Nigerian park, oh, let me see over here. Let's see what's going on with Nigerian. So I'm going to stop and click on Nigerians and girls, okay? So let's say that I care about what's going on with respects to the issue with the girls being abducted in Nigeria. So I can create an alert. So I'll click on the alert up here. There's already one that was created. I had Obama trending over here. I'll just delete this alert by clicking the X. But Nigerian now, because I selected it, is the keyword I'm interested in. So I'm going to say when Nigeria is trending for 30 minutes over the timeline, I want to tweet it to my community. And I can enter other keywords. I can also, if I want to, click on this bell over here, and when the page overall is trending, in other words, where there is movement in the page, I might want to tweet it. So that's usually useful for a very time-limited event or a topic that usually doesn't have a lot of variation in velocity in terms of people who are tweeting, and when something really meaningful happens, you may want to tweet about it. But I typically don't use this one. I use the keywords. I find them more effective. So, for instance, girls is another one. I could say rescue is another one. So I'm going to put all of those at 30 minutes, maybe 60 minutes, because I imagine girls are going to be talked a lot about, and Nigerian talked a lot about. So instead of creating a sense of urgency, because I know this is a topic that's going on, I'm going to say really when a lot of talk is going on, I want to tweet about it, which means it's when it's becoming relevant. But I'm in Boston, so I'm going to type Boston as well. And for Boston, it's going to be a little different. I'm going to put it down to 10 minutes because nothing's going on right now in Boston. But if something happens in Boston, I want to be alerted. I could send it via Twitter on my timeline or an email. And that's how you create an alert. And you close this, and that's it. Now you've got 4 alerts, and they'll be out on your timeline. So let's look at what it looks like on the timeline. So I will open the Darwin timeline. And here we go. And I'll go to the home position. And I see all the different people that we follow. I can see over here myself, Thierry, 12 minutes ago, attack has been trending for 1 hour on terrorists. So that's something that Thierry, the user, not Darwin, the user, right now, as it has been tweeted on his behalf because he's following this stuff. And I can basically look at the tweets that the system generated on our behalf. So Bangladesh page has been trending for 1 hour. Analytics has been trending for 30 minutes in big data. Bangladesh, a lot of stuff. Interesting. So 30 minutes, basically Comcast, 9 hours ago, has been trending for 30 minutes on net neutrality. So this is really cool because it says that we are tracking on the net neutrality page Comcast to see if something's happening. And that's something meaningful because obviously it affects a lot of people and I'm pushing it out to the community. So by clicking on it, I'm not looking at just one tweet. I'm looking at the headline and it's highlighted in orange right now. So I'm able to see, wow, FCC, rules, internet, I know what this is about. Then I can look at the tweets and go in detail and try to maybe follow the person who's, to me, is the most compelling and respond to them and whatnot. But I'm able to see right now that Comcast over here is associated with this issue right now, and it's been merging, yesterday at 1:50. So it actually, last night at 1:50 a.m. So it's interesting. The system puts me right there in the proper time slot as to when it occurred. And then I can, from here, of course, navigate, look at what happened during the hour before. I can move forward. I can have a lot of fun. And then over here, if I look at my alerts, well, over here you can see I had Congress, Comcast, Netflix, Unfair, and Critics. And I'm pushing some to my email, and I'm pushing some to Twitter, which is this one came from Twitter. So there you go. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact me. You can put a comment under this YouTube video or reach me at Thierry, Thierry, at darwineco.com. That's darwineco.com. So you can reach us there, and I'll be happy to help you out in any questions you may have. And we believe it's a great way to be aware and to inform your community. Thank you for watching, listening, and I hope you enjoy playing around with Tweetzup.